I'll be a place for you. 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 I'll be a place for you.
Yes, I will. I'll be a place for you. Look, it's another place. I know you came straight over from Mr. Stockton's house, and that's really nice of you all. Thanks very much. Because I see you all piling in there. How wonderful. I'm just going to get Steve right in there. Come on, Steve. Come on. Come on.
Hey, what's going on?
Hello,
here?
mate. You've been really busy today, haven't you?
Oh, all day, every day. Midnight Society.
Yeah.
I love you too, baby doll. Thanks everybody for joining me over here. Finished my premiere up over there. They were automatically redirected here. A lot of them were just coming on
As
over.
if by magic.
Didn't even wait for the redirect. So
No.
good to see everybody.
Yeah, thanks very much, everybody. So, I mean, the likes of Pammy Smith. Hi. How you doing? Who's this? Carla Washington. Hello. I've never seen you before.
Washington,
How you
she
doing?
was over at my premiere. Carla, thank you for joining us.
Lovely.
Another,
Gurfy.
another one of mine, Griffy, however you say.
Gurfy, I'd say. Gurfy.
Gurfy. Yeah.
Downtown Tara Brown.
The meanest man in Cincinnati. The Cincinnati Kid. So
Hey,
many
Sasha Ben.
man just for snoring. Sasha Bell, all the way from the great state of Texas. Yeehaw!
Yeah. How's it going down there? You all right? All right. Aunt Edna. Hello, Auntie.
Always good to see Aunt Edna. You can't see it there, but her hoodie says Steve Stockton is my spirit animal. But Aunt Edna is my spirit animal from the hills of
She
West
is.
Virginia, and she will
She
whoop
is.
your tail if you cross her.
She'll whoop you.
Dogface,
Whoop
Simon.
Dogface, our Simon. There he is.
Dogface
Our
boy. Good
boy
to
from
see you,
Aussie, from Australia.
Secret Kiwi.
Yeah.
He wants to be a Kiwi in another life.
Yeah, exactly. Is that what it is? Do you reckon that's what it is? Yeah.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Come on then, say this name because I want to know how it's said properly. Right, you ready?
Kyrie, like Kyrie eleison.
Oh yeah, we said this before. Kyrie,
Kyrie.
yeah. Kyrie. I'm not going to do it.
She's
I'll
all
get
the,
that.
and forgive me, Kyrie. I think I want to say Norway. She's
Oh,
there
right, okay.
watching with her cats tonight, and I can't
Norwegian.
remember all their names. So I think it's
How
Norway.
lovely.
Correct me if
How
I'm
lovely.
wrong. I got it
Well,
wrong.
we're doing really well, aren't we? And I did say someone else. 'Cause I said,
Denmark.
Denmark. I'm sure
Denmark.
Kathy's in
I'll
there.
try and remember next time. She's Danish.
Oh right, okay. Oh yeah, here we go.
Has 4
So-
cats, and the cats always buy me coffee. Slow
Slow
boy
whiteboard.
Whiteboard, good to see you. And don't forget, Lee's got to buy me a coffee too. Show the man some love and support.
Yeah, because the monetization thing at the moment is on hold.
Yeah, it's having a bit of trouble. It's a bit of a sticky wicket, as you would say.
Oh, Ricky, wow. How you
It's
doing?
different in
Good
the
to see
UK, the AdSense requirements, and it's a mind maze over there.
Well,
Design-
not only that, mate, it's because number one, I've got to become self-employed. Number two, I need the international tax thing sorted out because otherwise I'll get taxed twice. I'll get taxed in America, then I'll get taxed here. And you want to see the inland revenue things that I've got to go through. Honestly, my head is completely mashed
Oh, I
from it
can
now.
imagine. And Edna, that merch is coming now over on ATM. I've got some logo merchandise over there, but Midnight Society and I are putting together some awesome designs that'll be in the shop over there soon. So stay tuned. Follow my link tree, and there's a link to my merch shop in there, a link to my sign books on my Etsy store, and all 5, count them, 5 of my YouTube channels.
Yeah, you're a busy man, mate, and there's me with one, and I can't even get one rolling because of all this hassle. So let alone doing 5, mate. David, hi, how you doing?
I'm
Lovely
a
to
man
see
with
you,
a plan, man with a mission, a stolen car vision. Beastie Boys.
Yeah. Kathy Evans, that's who it was. There you go. Hello, Kathy. I think I've said hello to everybody now. Excuse me.
I don't
Blimey.
think that link worked. Let me send another one. Yeah, this is all these proceeds will go toward a wedding that's in the future for Midnight Society and myself. And Lee G here has already said he's going to do the music for it. He's even going to rehearse. Can you believe it?
Yeah, I'm actually going to rehearse and get it tidy a little bit. You know, I don't know how many records I'm going to do, but you know, I mean, I can do a little while. So, and you don't want the whole thing taken up by me singing anyway. So, you know, a song here and there would be nice, wouldn't it? You know?
Yeah, I would love for you to play a record, sing a song, maybe pick some people out of the chat, and make a song out of their name.
Do the thing then. You want me to do the thing then, dear?
The thing that's kind of thingy.
Okay, the thingy that does the thingy, my jobby. Yeah.
Yep, that's the
thingy
one.
Hi, Jamie. How you doing?
Jamie Bailey. She's one of my ardent supporters.
That's my
Actually,
son's name. That is Bailey.
met her and her mother in person when I had a book signing, personal appearance in Yakima, Washington. Her and her mother drove almost all the way from Seattle to Yakima just to hear me speak. They got free books, hats. I don't remember what else I gave them. And then we took them out to dinner. Jamie's good folks, and I hope she's feeling better.
Oh, that's good. See, I like that closeness. See?
Love my fans. Ellen knows.
What we normally do, as you know, Steve, is we normally go and we listen to the track that we did last week, don't we? Yeah?
Yeah, and it always sounds so much better after it's sat and like stewed, steeped, and simmered down.
You've had a chance to ignore it long enough to not know how it goes. That's the thing. So I've done a little bit of work on it today because obviously after the show and during the week running up to the next lot, I always do a little bit more work on it. And I haven't gone mad. Hi, Eleanor. How you doing, my favourite? She's my favourite, though. You know me, I don't play favourites.
Don't play favourites, but if you had a favourite, your favorite would be Eleanor. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. You know, if I did play favourites, she'd be my favourites, though. As you know, I don't play favourites. I know it's confusing.
Tomas, as he pops here, Tomas, Midnight Society taught me how to say your name phonetically, but I've already forgot. Pause Deprich I blew it. Tomas P. Midnight Society can say it though. She's smart than I am.
Yeah, I'm really sorry as well. Your name is complex.
Pause the preposition. I think I'm close.
Yeah, see, that's an amazingly. If I heard you say it, if I heard the actual person say it, if I heard Thomas say it, I'd be able to get it over a period of time because I'm quick at picking it up like that. But just reading it out,
around here in the dark.
I don't want to embarrass myself. To be quite frank,
I'm quite used to it. So
look, you keep used to it, mate.
I have no shame.
No, nor have I, mate. I'm completely stupid like that too. Right, listen.
But Lee, shirt here. I got your back, buddy.
Thanks, mate.
Like what the hell?
Thanks,
put it
mate.
back.
Hey, they look like me, skeletons. Right. Anyway, here we go. Right, this is what we did last week then, and then we'll move along. I was hoping to I was going to almost do some work on some of the tracks and offload them tonight as we go, because we can have a chat whilst do some of this work. And
I've been invited, but I don't think I will make it to the Dogman conference this year from Josh Wolf Turner. His show over there. It's in White Settlement, Texas, but it's going to be a good conference anyway. Be sure and go if you're in that area. I don't think I can make it this year. Got too much going on. Perhaps next year. But thank you.
Busy life, mate. Whereas me, because I'm not busy because I'm not important enough.
Oh, posh. It's posh.
I'm going to hide in the red now. I'm in the red zone. That's it.
Orphan Annie. Hello. See.
This is a warning. Midnight Society. See, you got to say hello to her straight away. See, I didn't.
She is on the money. She helps me out. She mods on my chat.
She's an absolute darling.
Channel
You're
manager.
A lucky man, mate. Lucky
man. The most fortunate man in the world.
Yeah, I'd think yourself bloody lucky and all if I were you. Right. Right, I'm muting you. And me.
Wonderful, even
Very
better than I
interesting.
remembered it. And Gurphy there said it was very John Carpenter esque, and I agree that's very John Carpenter.
Yeah,
His,
I'd kind of agree with that a little bit,
his
I guess.
earlier
But
movies, anyway,
John
he composed
Carpenter
the
doesn't
music
write
for
music
them as
himself,
well.
does he? But I know what you're
He
saying. It would
did.
have been
He did.
something
He
written
knew
by someone that was with in a
those.
John Carpenter film.
He did write music himself for his earlier films,
Did he?
Halloween and some of those. Yes.
Oh, right. See, that's how much I knew about it. I mean,
Well,
what
let
do I
me
know?
clarify that so I'm not telling tales out of school.
I know Tubular Bells,
Now that
Mike
was
Oldfield.
that was The Exorcist.
Yeah, there you go. See,
John Howard
that's what
Coleman.
that reminded me of. That reminded me of that. There he is. There he is. Look, there he is. We was just talking smack about him backstage, mate,
Yeah,
weren't we?
about time he got here.
Yeah,
But,
it's
John Howard Carpenter is an American filmmaker, actor, and composer. Although
all
his
right.
various
Oh,
film genres is most commonly associated with horror, action, and science fiction. So, yeah, still alive, 75 years old. There was a rumor going around last year that he had died, and he posted on Twitter that it was news to him. Like doing tributes to him and stuff. He's like, I'm still very much alive, but thank you.
So, hello, Stephen. Are you all right, Stephen? Jolly good.
The Chatternator. I'll salute him with an empty can of Iron Brew. He's Scottish. He won't know the difference.
Yeah, exactly. I'm busy. I'm a busy guy. Always stuff.
He's gearing up
So
for the
not
Olympics.
with stuff, with stuff. I'm very busy with stuff.
West.
You know what
I am a
I'm very
busy
busy with stuff.
Snake Plissken. I heard you were dead. Escape from New York. That is just that's a
That's
classic.
really nice when people say that sort of thing to you, isn't it? Do you know what? Even though hello to everyone. Hello to everyone. I thought I'd say hello. Thought I'd say hello. Sorry, I just got caught up in a fit of laughter.
He's gone a bit silly on us.
I'm getting all silky, yeah, silky and smooth.
I didn't say silky. I said silly.
Oh, all right. All right.
Same
yeah.
difference. You're
I don't get silly,
silkily silly or silly silkily. Or
I
something.
do not get silly, mate. I am very, very, very
Yeah, what he said.
something.
Yeah.
You choose. You choose the kind of thing that you maybe think I
Choose
maybe
the
am.
adjectives to the thingy thing that Lee is or is
See,
will
exactly.
be or has become.
Yeah.
Lee is what you perceive him to be.
I'm
He's a
whatever
man,
you
a
say
man
I am.
for all seasons, a man of his time, a man of his place. And
Yeah.
the only time that matters is now.
Is now.
There
You
you
are.
go.
See, now you're right. Now, when you're
Live
right.
in the moment.
So. You can't wait till tomorrow. Though tomorrow never comes, you're still planning for the future, as if the future was set in stone. Live in the moment, the only time that matters is now. Time is an illusion. Breathe in every second, the only time that matters is now. There's only now. There's only now. Those philosophies you rely on for all you build your hopes upon. Continue making conscious efforts to claim what's right. When you see what's wrong, live in the moment. The only time that matters is now. Time is an illusion. Breathe in every second. The only time that matters is now. There's only now. There's only now. I love a little jam.
And how about that?
I don't
special-
mind marmalade as well.
Retro, or not a retro, but acoustic rendition of "Live in the Moment." The only time that matters is now. It's one of our favorite songs. So
The track is
Midnight
actually called
Society.
There's Only Now.
there's only now. I can never remember the song. So Midnight Society asked me, "What's the name of this one?" I don't know. Cathedral Cat Gray. No, that's not the
It's
name
like,
of it.
it's like the one that you like is called Give Your Love to Me.
Yeah, because that's forever known as you're gonna. Or I guarantee. I guarantee. I wake up with that ringing in my head. Although this morning it was Love Online that was on a 2-track repeating in my head.
Which is
Where is Cathedral? Anyway.
I never believed in meeting online, thinking the impossible thing was making true connections. I was changed in an instant, in the blink of an eye, with an introduction to the most beautiful soul. I was planning to meet her in the Cedar, California. We fell in love over 5,000 miles away. I was planning to meet her in the Cedar, Cathedral Cat Gray. We fell in love over 5,000 miles away. Cathedral Cat Gray. You couldn't convince me that meeting online would ever amount to anything at all. But I was changed in an instant, in the blink of an eye, with a true connection with the most beautiful soul. I was planning to meet her in the Cedar, California. We fell in love over 5,000 miles away. I was planning to meet her in the Cedar, Cathedral Cat Gray. We fell in love over 5,000 miles away. Cathedral Cat Gray. Convinced to the point of packing all I would need, making a trip to get down on one knee. cat grey. I was planning to meet her in Reseda, California. Could be the cat grey. I was planning to meet her in Reseda, California. Could be the cat grey. I was planning to meet her in Reseda, California. Could be the cat grey. I was planning to meet her in Reseda, California. Could be the cat grey. I was planning to meet her. Found love online, love online. We found love online, love online. We found love online, love online. We found love online, love online. I was planning to meet her in Reseda, Cathedral Cat Garage. Through for it, but you know.
There we go. There we go. A round of applause. Love the acoustic version of that. It's so authentic, so from the heart, so simple. I got that from Midnight Society. But it truly is. I mean, I love the rock version, but put this on the B side of that single.
Yeah, as if they did records anymore, eh?
People under 40 or so won't even know what
Do they even know what a record is nowadays?
Probably not.
MP3, there we go. That's what you know.
Put it on the other side.
Double-sided MP3.
Years and years ago, when I had my photography studio, I had a model of her wanting to do some work for a portfolio, and she asked me if I had any of those big old-timey CDs. And I thought, what are you talking about? And she said, those old-timey CDs, the big black ones. Oh, you mean a record album? A big old-timey CD.
Oh, dear. Look, I know what was before that as well, because before that it was like basically holes in a board or little pins that a tune would come around and little things.
I bet you remember this, Lee. Do you remember they used to on the back of like honeycombs, there would be a record on there, and you cut it out and you tape a coin to it and put it on your turntable and you could play it.
Yep.
I used to have Jackson 5, ABC, I think, on that song.
Some weird stuff.
Midnight Society corrected me. Maybe anyone under 30 wouldn't know what a record was. She's under 40.
Well, I know, because they're still producing them. I'm actually producing them again on purpose.
There's actually a vinyl album revival. I've got vinyl albums that I've bought.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking about buying some more, but the problem is it's room, you see, and as it is, I've got no bloody room in here. Let me put the fan on. I'm getting hot.
Lee's about to overheat. So, yeah, perhaps under 30s.
No, I'm not that hungry, mate. I'm not going to overeat at all.
Yeah, under 30s. It was vinyl, and you put it on a thing, and it does a thing, and it's the thing that does the thing.
You got a little thingy thing, right, that points down like that, right, and it's got a couple of wires left and right, and what they do, they go to a little piezo. Yeah, the big round one with the blooming great big needle on it. You remember that? Put the needle on the record. Put the needle on the record. Put the needle on the record.
And if you were upper crust, you had a diamond stylus needle on there, an actual bit of a diamond on there.
You're absolutely right there, Kiri.
Yeah, like Mad Magazine would have those flexible records in there. Mad Magazine had one that the run-in groove was separate, so depending on where you put the needle down, you would hear a different track each time. I thought that was brilliant. It was like magic.
Yeah. Yes, that was magic, mate. They were magic, mate. You got all your dad's LPs, have you? Eh? I see that, Charinator.
Yeah, he's correcting there. It is called.
We know what it's called, mate. We're just taking the Mickey mush. You know, we're just pretending like our memories are gone and all that lot. You know, because we're so old, we're ancient. You know, we are the older generation.
I'm old enough. I had an 8-track player.
I had an 8-track player, mate, when I first was on the CB radio, mate, as Mad Maggot. 19 for a copy. Yeah, come on. This is the Mad Maggot. Come on.
Breaker 19.
Breaker 19. 19 for a copy.
What's
in
your
for a
20
coffee.
there? What's your 20
Yeah,
there, Matt?
what's your 20 there? My
Threes
20's,
and
mate,
eights,
in a
too.
hidden place where you'll never know. Oh, so you're next door to me then? Well, yeah, that's about as far as my signal will go with this little aerial.
You had
Got
to
a little
run.
car aerial
Had
inside,
to
just
run.
outside my flat roof. You know.
We had a guy in our neighborhood that ran a hot tower and a linear, and he would get on there and call it shoot and skip, and he would come through like our TV and our electronics. When he was running a really hot signal, a lot more watts than he was supposed to, it would override everything.
yeah.
You're sitting there
I
watching.
remember all that, mate. Hello, Hobbs. All right, mate. Long time no see.
Skip land, call it skip land. Just seeing how far they could get the signal out.
We always used to use the same lingo as well. We're like, Smokey on your tail. Watch out, here comes Smokey.
I got your back door there, Bandit.
Yeah, you got a Smokey on your back door there, man. It's like
let me be the rocking chair for a little while.
Thing is, the old Bill used to tune into the channels, didn't they, the bastards? You had no privacy, no privacy. You couldn't do your drug deals or nothing.
Remember Convoy, C.W. McCall?
We used to do fox hunts as well.
Yep.
See, right, where we obviously one person was it, and they go.
One guy had the transmitter and went ahead, and you had the receivers, and you go around and find him.
Yeah,
I remember doing that.
No, they'd give us little clues where they were. They'd have to give us clues where they were, and whoever got them first, obviously, won a.
It's like hide and seek with a walkie-talkie, but nobody probably knows what a walkie-talkie is either.
No, I had them as well, mate. Yeah, I had them. I used to give my girlfriend one so she could come call me at night when she wasn't supposed to. Now, do we consider writing something? What do you reckon?
Yeah, let's give it a whirl. Lee, it's been suggested, and it's pretty much unanimous in the chat, that we need that laugh of yours in some of my narrations. 13 past
Are you
up for it? Yeah, I like it. I've gone out before and I've got stuff that I've licensed and I've used for a laugh, but that would be brilliant. We'll put something in a
I'd have to have something that really make me laugh. I'll be something real funny.
3D audio where it comes all the way around their head. You go behind them and around the other side laughing all the way. There you go. That's perfect. Record that. Send it to me, please.
That was my conservative laugh. That was very, very conservative.
Well, do you have a maniacal laugh?
Oh, yeah, I've got...
Give me chills there, Lee.
That's crazed and insane laugh, that one.
You should just go out in public somewhere and start laughing like that and not stop.
Yeah, that's never a good idea, Steve. You know that.
You'll end up on a 72-hour psych hold, but you'll meet a lot of new friends.
What's that? I'm a 72-hour psycho.
The psych hold. The cops pick you up here in the U.S. They can hold you for 72 hours for a psychiatric hold.
Yeah.
But you'd have a lot of fun, meet a lot of new friends.
I'll pass that test, mate. No problem. I mean, becoming psycho. If it's a test to be psycho, I'll pass that easy.
Well, the other day I said something to Midnight Society. He said, "You're crazy," and I said, "That's what they said about Son of Sam." And look at him.
Yeah, there you go.
Probably wasn't the best argument, but I had a comeback. Actually, that's from Caddyshack, but I have used it on her before. Just ask her. I got 1 million of them. Oh, but let me tell you one that she really loved and appreciated. And this is a Steve Stockton original. I said I wanted to be her knight in tarnished armor, because you always hear about the knight in shining armor.
Yeah,
but any bloke in shiny armor, he's a narcissist. He spent too much time standing in front of the mirror polishing his armor.
Right. If it's a knight in shining armor, yeah, definitely he was a ponce who never fought back in his life.
I am the knight in tarnished armor.
Yeah,
I've been out there on the moors slaying dragons.
I'm the knight with the armor that's got a great big lump in the head, mate, where it's hit me in the head so hard.
Dragon blood and gore and poop, because I'm slaying dragons on her behalf.
Yeah, see, there's no need for that disgustingness, though, is there? Come on now. Come on.
I could have said something worse.
Oh, could you? Go on then.
It's a dragon shit, but I'm playing nice.
Oh, my head went all dizzy then. Ooh. Oh, Lord save us. Right, hang on about.
Don't save us from the dragon shit.
Oh, someone come and rescue me. I'll rescue you, my love. Oh, you're not rescuing me in that armor. You've not even done a battle.
No, she's happy to have me in my tarnished armor. I've been through the fire, my brother.
I say, my darling, I have come here to rescue you. Yeah, not in that you're not going to change. I'm not taking you out in that. Right, enough of that. I'm just being stupid now.
Every night's got to get its sword bloody every now and then, you know?
Yeah, mate, if he don't come turning up, mate, with blood dripping off his sword, he can bugger off. I'm not sitting in this tower waiting for a prince to come, and you turn up looking like that.
Yes, we've run amok. Thank you.
Oh, he's run amok.
Is that a 1972 Ford amok? We're looking for the owner.
So, you made me laugh. Right, look, I'm trying to write a title to a song, to a track here.
I have a suggestion. It was a word I used earlier when we were chatting.
Go on then.
Autonomy.
Autonomy, okay.
You like that? It has kind of an industrial feel to it. Autonomy. No kings, no masters. I answer only to God and myself. And
autonomy.
And
I
midnight.
am autonomous myself. I
I'm-
automatically look after myself. I plug myself in. I don't need anybody to power me. I need no one on a push
That's
button to
right.
try and
No kings,
power
no
power
masters. God, Midnight Society, my audience. That's my level there. That's who I answer to.
Yes. It's like me, you see. I answer only to myself and the Lord above. Other than that, you can all bugger off.
Yeah, that's so eloquent. Sounds like one of them BBC shows.
Well, yes. Today on the BBC, I shall be bringing you news from the garden.
Some of those presenters are such twits, but some of those shows,
God.
like the Big Fat Quiz
totally
Show,
over the
where you
top
have like
witbags, mate.
Noel, what's his name? Noel, who am I thinking of?
Don't know.
The Mighty Boosh. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Oh, the Mighty Boosh, yeah. What about it? Yeah,
Well, he's on one of those quiz shows. Noel, whatever his name is.
yeah, I can't remember his name now.
Him and Russell, whatever his name is. He's a twit, though. But that's kind of like this show sometimes when we have a panel. It reminds me of the Big Fat Quiz Show or one of those where you're the host trying to keep it in order and everybody else is
very happy
just
that
running wild in the streets here.
Yes. How lovely. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, autonomy. Second of May, I put. Not second, it's the 2nd. Because I forgot to change the TH.
I like the 2nd of May.
It's the 2nd of May, 2023. In the year of our Lord, 2023.
Yeah, what's all living infamy?
Infamy. They've all got it infamy. Listen,
No,
right, stop mucking around now. I've got to do
I know the
serious
comedy
work here.
show's supposed to be on Thursday nights. And we're here on a Tuesday. We're 2 days early.
Listen, we can
But
be
when it's Thursday,
ourselves
from
at
the
every
same.
time. If it's Saturday, we do the same. We are just being us and having a laugh.
The only difference is you write a song on these nights. And while you're getting geared up there, I've got to step away. I shall not be
Go
long,
on, Ed.
for I shall only urinate, but I will be back.
I don't like that drum kit anymore. Whoa, man. It's just way too heavy, man. Wow, how harsh is that? Anyway, we're not doing that. No matter what you think. I just noticed I still had loads of reverb on me mic. Hey, it's not my fault. I'm too busy having a laugh. I don't want to start with drums. I want to start with something really nice. Anybody can name what that's sounding similar to? No? No takers? Well, let's find an instrument, because this is just... Like it? I do. Cool, so that's one piece, two pieces worked out. Bung another couple of them in a boom, like that for a minute. Start off here, do this. Next. Test a piece first, ready? Now to think of a beat. I want, really, I'm going to dull it back down. That will go there like that. And we're going to go. You've muted yourself, mate. I muted you.
I was being quiet.
What's that, mate?
So I was being quiet while Leonardo paints his masterpiece there.
Lee and
Leonardo, there you go. See how this plays into the next piece. Right. Where are we? That's the ticket. The very one.
What's going on? Hang on.
Sounded like a little bit of Cathedra Cat Gray snuck in there.
Did it now? Well, it shouldn't do,
Just
it's not supposed
just
to.
a little. Here now. What kind of remix is that?
No one wants to sound like that. Not even me. Whoa. 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 Whoa.
Just make a song of that.
What we need is that's the one. let me go back to the start a minute. Because I need to hear what I'm doing over here, you know. I'm going to save it. I'm going to play it and save it. My eyes are doing funny things.
Something rude in Morse code.
That's it, mate. Yep. I daren't tell you what it's actually saying.
Buy this album.
You'd never forgive me.
SOS is what it says. Compliments of Midnight Society.
Now, I
Send
don't know
help.
how I should take that.
Send help.
I think that's the way forward. A slight different of. That's not right. That whole bit's wrong. Right, if that's going. That might work better. Give it a go. Let's give it a go. That's it. That's it. Makes more sense.
Love that part. It's got a real 80s video game feel to it.
Yep. what we're going to do is with this beat on this particular bit. Whoa, good baby, good boy. What the hell is going on there? You're right, Steve.
Yeah, he said, "What the hell's going on there?" And it hit me just the right way or the wrong way, depending on your perspective. I
Sorry about that, mate.
say that often. What the hell's going on there? Like if I watch the news or something.
Oh my God, what's going on?
I have questions.
Let's do that again. Now, next. You always said you want more cowbell. That's close as I'm going to get
More
cowbell.
cowbell, yes, please. Can never have too much cowbell. I just think how nice a cowbell would sound. Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, no, mate.
Yeah, no. No.
Let me have a wee look for something here now. No, we don't want a MIDI effect, Lee. All right. Okay. Don't get Larry about it.
I like the way you talk yourself through things. I do that. Oh, that's a good one, Steve. That's right. Yeah, put that right there. No, put that. Yes, mate. That's it.
Allegedly, that's a cowbell. I beg to differ.
Yeah, something wrong with that cow. It's been run over by a lorry.
It's a nice clap, though. This is. That's not that, surely.
Come on, Dyson.
Hey, your dog thinks it's this clap.
Tomas is saying, Stephen, you're not supposed to shake the whole cow. Because Stephen says, and the bell went moo. I think his see and say doesn't go all the way around the dial. Had one of those as a kid. You pulled the string and it would say different things. The cow says, ooh.
We don't want that, do we? No. We don't want that. We want an effect. See what we got in the way of effects here. Oh dear, I keep grabbing it. Oh, look at that.
Now that's interesting.
That's all I want, something different. Just the right amount of odd. Come on, that's it. Thank you.
Apparently, in Scotland, if you need a cowbell, you shake the cow.
Yeah, you would do, mate.
That's
Stephen would know.
Mm-hmm. I believe he's probably shook a lot of cows in his time.
I reckon you have, mate. Look, we've got just as many cows down here in the south, mate. Trust me. Down here in the south, that's how we talks like that down here in the south. You know what I mean? We're like farmers down here, mate. Most of us like that. Hampshire hogs, you see. All right? Right. I'm glad you understands that, what I'm trying to say to you. Right, you ready? Here we go. Save that a minute. Oh. Break. Let's have a break. Here we go. This is for you and Midnight Society, because I love you.
Oh, well, thank you. We love you too.
I know what you need. I know just how to please you. I got what it takes. I know what you need. I can provide. There's no way I'll hide from you. I got what it takes. I know what you need. I guarantee. You're gonna give your love to me. I guarantee you're gonna give your love to me. I will respect you. I can protect you. I got what it takes. I'm your man. Take it fast or slow. Who knows where it goes? I've got what it takes. I'm your man. You're gonna give your love to me. I guarantee you're gonna give your love to me. You'll give your love to me. You need. I know just how to please you. I got what it takes. I know what you need. I can provide. There's no way I'll hide from you. I got what it takes. love to me, I guarantee, you're gonna give your love to me. I guarantee, you'll give your love to me.
Wow. Thank you.
Indeed.
And again, on behalf of both of us, your music is just such a part of our relationship. We love you and appreciate you, Lee.
Oh,
And you were
thanks,
just the
mate.
national
That's nice.
choice to play our wedding. So
That's really nice, mate. That's
that's true. I've got to step away for a minute. My phone is about to die. I forgot to bring my charger in here. I
mate.
will be
Go and get your
right.
charger. Stop being a doofus. Right?
Never.
Never. How dare you
Doofus,
call me such
doofus
names?
for life. That's Sir Doofus to you,
That's Sir Doofus, if you don't
Mr.
mind.
Doofus.
Yeah, Mister or Master Doofus. Thank
Master
you.
Doofus. I'll be right
I
back.
say, Master Doofus. Oh, yes, I know, Eleanor. You love that sort of talk, don't you, darling? I totally agree. It's rather good, isn't it? Yes, you like a good laugh, don't you? Yes. Anyway. Let's go back through this track then, shall we? Now we've had a little ear break. Where are we? Oh yeah, we got this. Okay, but it's quite a lot really so far. Actually, I could really, before I even go further, because that's the chorus. Yep, that's what I could do. I could do this, couldn't I? Let's go like that, as we usually do, kind of thing. Ba, 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 ba. That's where we want to go. That's where we want to go. Scooby Dooby Dooby Doo. La da 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 da. Yeah. I want to go there, and we want to go badonkity bonk like that, and we want to go. Actually leave that bit for the. I like that. That could be. Move along. Move along. Me likey. Let's do about there to there like that, and if I if I do it on the piano, always better. Piano. There we go. Oh, do excuse me. Terribly sorry. Now, I do believe that right about there is an entire piece of music. It's wonderful, isn't it? Lovely. Yes. I do believe we've cracked it once again. Ah. Cheers. Cheers. Whilst I'm saving that, let's do it again, shall we? Do we want a record? Do we? Do we? And anyway, where's Kafida? I haven't seen her. Has anybody seen her, that Kafida? No. She's not here. I'm disappointed. I am. No, I'm going to cry. Seriously. Do we want the Love Online song though? Do we want it? Do we want that one, or shall I play a different one? You know, some people know what records I've got now. My, all my own. Because I am only playing my own, obviously. I won't be playing cover versions today. It's a Tuesday. It's Night Writer. Night Writer. A shadowy flame into a world of a man who writes music on a Tuesday night. Yeah, exactly. Where is Cathedra? Exactly. What's going on? Did she even know that she's letting me down? And I thought she was tops. But, you can be wrong about people, can't you? Love Online, then. Cathedra Cat Grey song. Shall we? Well, it's Love Online in brackets. Cathedra Cat Grey. Yeah. I know. Amazing stuff, huh? Here we go. Why not? I'm not scared. I'm not scared of the record. I'm really not. No, seriously.
With an introduction to the most beautiful soul. I was planning to meet her in the Cedar, California. We fell in love over 5,000 miles away. I was planning to meet her in the Cedar, Cathedra Cat Grey. Love over 5,000 miles away. Cathedra Cat Grey. You couldn't convince me that meeting online would ever amount to anything at all. But I was changed in an instant. In the blink of an eye, a true connection with the most beautiful soul. I was planning to meet her in the Cedar, California. We fell in love over 5,000 miles away. I was planning to meet her in the Cedar, Cathedra Cat Grey. We fell in love over 5,000 miles away. Cathedra Cat Grey. Convinced to the point of packing all I would need, and making a trip to get down on one knee. I was planning to meet her in the Cedar, Cathedra Cat Grey.
Yes, indeedy doody. Yes.
Bravo. Love that studio fade out there on the end. That just makes the ending.
Yeah, it works. That particular fading works because it's a musical fade.
Mhm.
You know. So right, let's listen to this piece of what we've written today. I was nearly said something wrong then. Let's play this piece of music. You ready, Steve? Because this is all you. You know,
Let it
another
rip,
one
buddy.
to your collection. Are you ready?
Indeed. Born ready.
Yeah, right, Louise. Right. Anybody that doesn't know, the membership's been frozen, but everything's been frozen. My advertisements on my channel, everything. Right. The reason being is that I need to basically give them my bank details and give them a tax code. Right now, problem is this. Let's get close for this. If you want to complete an utter mind fuck, right? Go to the English IRS. Go to the very simple, as they put it, YouTube system to sort of listen. If you want to have your brain ripped out, thrown on the floor, and driven over by a truck, go and sort yourself out in monetization, mate. I'm having an absolute mind meld of it. It's just not good. Everybody's frozen. Everybody that's got memberships and everything, it's not stopped you being a member. What it has done is put a freeze on memberships, right? It's like you can't, if you notice, nobody can super chat me or nothing either. They put a pause on it. I'm not banned or anything like that. There's no naughtiness, right? There's nothing. It's just because they want my AdSense thing, which I've already given them the AdSense bank, the bank that I want them to pay the money into, right? But it's not that's the worry so much. Even though I haven't had a message from them. Basically, they're going to put anything up to 35 cents, as you would have it, but pence for me. They put up to 35 pence in, and you have to go back to them and tell them how much they put in there, right? But they haven't as yet put any money into my bank, right? So I can't verify that bit, right? But even though, if I verify my bank details, that's one thing. That's the easy bit, right? But then they want a tax code. And where it's an American company, and I'm getting money from basically an American company, we have to make sure I pay the tax, right? But the way I have to pay the tax is to not allow them to take tax, not allow the Americans to take tax from me, right? Because if the USA take tax from me, then I'll have to get tax taken from me from the UK as well. So I have to register myself as an individual business, basically, as a self-employed person, a solo self-employed. Then I have to find an IRS number. Mate, I know, right? I have to you see the minefield that it is. I am just absolutely lost in it, and my head is completely mashed. I need an accountant, and yet how do I get the money to pay an accountant if I can't get the money out? It's just an absolute fucking headache.
Catch 22.
I am in an absolute quandary at the moment. I'm trying to suss it out, and my mind just gets into overdrive. And I'm slightly dyslexic as well, so my reading ability is really crap. It's not the fact I can't read. I can read perfectly well, but I can't read for too long without it absolutely just doing my head in. Because I lose paragraphs. I read 2 lines at once. I can't. When there's too much writing on the screen, it just absolutely screws me. I cannot do it. Well, it's not I cannot. It's my mind doesn't want to do it. My eyes just wander off. It's really weird. If someone told me what to do, I'd learn it like that. Instantly. Boom. And I've even looked for videos. There's a guy...
Those videos are years old. There's
a guy that's monetized himself in England, right? And he takes you through the thing. But it's probably changed since then. And not to mention the fact, if you're going through the form that YouTube says will only take you a few minutes...
Yeah.
Absolute liars. They should actually get done for it, for stating such, because it's bullshit. It is not easy. It will not just take you a few minutes. And not to mention the fact, when you do start going through it, as this guy found out, and he seems to know what he's doing. He went through it, and he got timed out as he's going through it. What's the bloody good of that?
Yeah, then you have to start over from the
Then
beginning.
you have to start it all over again. You have to remember all your answers that you've done as well and what you've did, and you have to then get through it quicker. Yeah, it's absolutely a fucking nightmare. I'm swearing, right? Because it is a fucking nightmare, and I've been at that now. I've tried 3 days on it now. I've tried today all day. I tried last week all day. This is before they stopped my money because I had 40 days to do it in, and I tried 3 times within that time to try and sort it out, and that's along with. I am just absolutely mind fucked with it. I don't even know where to go from here. You know, I don't know if I should go to my job centre kind of thing to try and do it.
Yeah,
You know,
and I've tried to help him, but the tax codes are and that business is so different.
yes,
But
it's
here,
absolutely different because
here
you've got
I don't have an
the treaty.
ITIN. I don't have a tax number, but I can use my social security number. But I don't even know if you have an equivalent there and if you can use that.
Yeah, I've got. I mean, I know that. I know my national insurance number, which is basically the same thing, right?
Mm.
But it's not that. You have to register yourself as self-employed first.
Yeah, that's
That's
very different than here.
Like I said, over there, right, because it's in your country, it's a lot easier because you guys already sort out your taxes every year, right? So for you guys, it's kind of like a quick step thing. Where for us, because like I said, it's overseas tax, overseas money that I'm making.
Mm.
They have to know that I'm taking that money, but I am going to pay my tax over here. Otherwise, they can get done for giving me the money. It's that sort of thing. You know what I mean? So if I just left it as it is and didn't fill out the form properly as well, they'll take tax out of me. Then when I take the money over here, the English is going to want tax. The British are going to want tax out of me as well. So, it's an absolute kerfuffle. Absolute, total, and utter
Kerfuffle indeed.
kerfuffle.
The short answer: move to America.
Yeah, the short answer is I've got to move to America. And no,
But even
bloody
here, like
well,
our
thank
tax
you.
stuff and
There's
stuff,
not a state in America that I'd ever want to live.
They have a form here
No
called
thanks.
the 40 EZ, and it's anything but if you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, they literally on YouTube it says fill out this 10-minute form. Basically, they say it take 10 minutes. 10 minutes
Per question, maybe.
per question. Yeah, it's not just that, right? It's if you've never I haven't been employed for 15 years, 16 years or so, right? Because I've been a carer for my wife, right? So I don't even know where to start. So it's an absolute screw up. It is not an easy process. If I'd have thought there'd be anything like as absolutely insanely difficult and insanely stupid things I have to be. It's like you don't even want to see the IRS website. Just go and have a look. Have a look at the UK's IRS website. All right, just go and have a look and see if you can suss. Because if anybody can suss it out, mate, please inform me how to do it. Because I tell you, it's just apparently you need this number, you need that number, you need. Oh my God, just.
Take a breath, Lee. It'll be all right. We'll figure something out. I've
It's
got
I'm thinking about it. It's because I'm thinking about it again, and it's
It
absolutely
gets in your head and it just ricochets around. I have that sometimes when I'm trying to suss out a real problem.
I'm done with it, mate. Like, that's why I said. That's why I'm asking if people can, kindly, if they're gonna give me anything, go to buy me a coffee again because I'm screwed otherwise. Well, I'm not screwed. Look, I don't rely on any funds from this or nothing. I really don't. But this.
The shit of it is that's your money that's in there and they won't let you have it.
I've got about 600 quid in there now, something like that, and they won't let me have it. They won't let me have nothing. It's just not funny. It's really, really.
Now here we have
funny.
Tax preparers, tax attorneys. There are people that know the IRS stuff inside and out, know that code, the tax codes. Is there equivalent there? Somebody that you could go to?
No, and this is the problem. Like I said, that guy, he said there's nobody familiar with. He said he tried three friggin' what they called
And there's no human that you can call and get a hold of either.
No, AdSense don't work like that. Nope.
No, not at all. You have an email and maybe you'll hear back.
Yeah, if you're lucky.
And then
It's absolutely
somebody
ridiculous.
that doesn't understand the issue and ask you to describe it all over again.
Mate, I mean, you think, and I'm an absolute novice, complete beginner. So I know nothing of these things. So they have not made it easy. I mean, congratulations to anybody. I big them right up. Anybody in the UK that's got a website and been monetized and been able to get the tax sorted and everything like that. Congratulations.
I'll ask around. As many people as I know, surely there's somebody in the UK that knows what to do and how to do it.
Yeah, zero human beings work for YouTube. You're absolutely right. It's all bot operated. A bot and one green-haired woman who hates anybody that mentions anything slightly left of slightly right of left. You know. And if you're in the middle, mate, forget it. But if you're a complete lunatic and off your head, mate, and think there's 600 genders, then you're all right, mate. You'll probably get an answer and backing, and
if you're right in the middle, you're the redheaded stepchild. Neither side wants you.
Yeah, well, you know me. I'm already a social pariah, mate. This does not help. I feel ostracised by them. I feel like they don't want my money either, because look, if I make money, they make money, don't they? So exactly. I don't know why they make it so
they get 30% of what you make off the top.
Yeah. Yep. Well, they basically steal half your money. They want half your money, but they ain't willing to do half the work.
Even the super stickers and super chats, they take 30% of that off the top. I don't know if everybody knows that or not.
And then you got to pay tax on the money you do get.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But first of all, mate, what cracks me up is they want all your money, but they're not willing to do anything it takes. They're not willing to help you get to that point of doing it.
I worked for a big company one time. They have brown trucks. That's all I'll say. But people would have a hard time paying their bill. And I went to my bosses and I said, us taking their money should be the easiest thing in the world. Let the driver take payments for people's UPS account. Whoops, I said the word. Oh, well, sue me, UPS. Come after me, Big Brown. But I said the easiest thing in the world should be for them to pay their bill. Why is it so difficult for people to pay their bill? They can't pay it on the website. There's no place they can call. And just if the website's down or not working, you can't pay. And these are people with businesses that ship every day, and they can't pay their bills, so they're threatening to cut their shipping off because they can't pay us. That's just so stupid. Everything is backwards and upside down to common sense.
Yeah. Like I said, I am so frustrated with it all. I mean, I'm surprised I even got the right tune tonight. To be honest with you, I'm surprised it didn't come out as metal.
Little aggro there. Now, when I said autonomy, that's kind of what I had in mind, but you went a different direction and it worked. So, hey, there you go. Dick Vixendoe is correct. Ted Branson is a former solicitor. He's retired, but he still associates on cases. So maybe we can hit Ted Branson up to see if he knows anything about taxes. Now he's in Scotland, so. But
do you know what, mate? If he helped me out, do you know what? I'd give him money. I ain't got a problem with paying someone who will help me do it. Because I tell you, I can just
come over to my Among the Missing Discord. He hangs out in there all the time.
Yeah, if someone could
anybody that's active in my Discord, put a B in Ted's bonnet, please. I don't go in there much because I don't understand how to work it. And when I reboot my computer, it throws me in there automatically. And there's all these people in there and they're yelling, Steve, Steve. And I just run the other way because I don't know what to do.
Yeah. Like I say, my mind is hurting. I must admit, my mind is really hurting from all this. And it's a pain in the ass because it's not good for you guys either, because obviously you were quite happy doing the super chats and whatever you were doing, and the membership's all set up. I did all that work to set it all up and everything. I got monetized overnight, right? Which most people have to wait to get monetized, right? Because they get their channel checked and all the rest of this stuff. No. Me, mate, straight in there. Literally with less than 24 hours. It was actually about within 14 hours I was monetized. When I applied for it, and within 14 hours I was monetized, right? So I did all the steps it took.
Happened.
Yeah, I did all the steps it took, and then they take it, and taking it away, right? It's on pause, so I still have it. But what's the point of having it if I can't bloody use it? And like I said, if there's no help, what do
And
you
it just
do?
confuses your fans. Like these
Yeah,
people in here, what does that mean? Did you pause my membership? Why is it paused? What's going on? What
yeah,
does that mean?
exactly. Well, everybody's
They
asking
don't
me,
give
saying,
any.
why is my membership's paused? The
There's no
first one,
context. That email, I got one of those emails. I was talking to Midnight Society. She got hers. She said, what's going on with Lee? It says the memberships are paused. And she was afraid you were in some sort of distress. So I contacted you right away
yeah, you
to
did,
make
yeah.
sure you were all right. But then I got the same email and it just memberships are paused. It doesn't go into any detail or why or anything pending further or whatever. It just, it doesn't say that they paused them. That it would almost lead you to believe that you paused the memberships.
Yes, and that's what everybody thought. Oh, I mean, Chris was the first one
It's,
to ask.
it's
She asked me, she asked Eleanor to ask me if I paused hers and Stuart's memberships. I thought, why would I do that?
and it's
You
it's one
know,
of those things you can tell it's written by committee or a bot or something. It makes no sense. There's no context. There's no.
no,
It's too ambiguous.
there's no personal feeling to YouTube
Hmm.
whatsoever. It may be the biggest platform, right? But I tell you, if I could go somewhere where you can speak to people and get a helper that helps you do these things and stuff like that. I thought that's what happened when you did a YouTube channel.
Well,
I
that's
thought
the
you end up,
thing. See, I
I
have a
thought,
YouTube contact. I have an account manager, but if that
yeah,
were to happen to me, then that person's gone, and you can't contact anybody when you need help.
yeah, and
What's the point in
that's the
that?
thing. That's the thing. Where's my manager? You know what I mean? It's
Mhm.
what's going on. What I mean to me is bad business practice to me. Well, they just
Definitely.
leave you to fend for yourself, mate. Good luck with doing that. What, you've never done it before? Unlucky, son. Sorry, guys. Right. Anyway, enough of that Debbie Downer thing.
Now you got it
Can't,
out of your system, though. That's good, and
can't. Well, I'm
we
not because
have
it's
solutions
permanently
for it.
with me now. And
Yeah,
until this gets resolved, it's going to be permanently with me. Either that, or I'm just going to trash the thing. I'm not just not going to bother. You know.
Vixen says she contacted Ted in Discord, so we'll chase that rabbit for a while and see if that hunts.
I really appreciate it, mate, if you could take just some of the conversation a bit out of my hands for the minute, because obviously I'm going to have to deal with it with someone at some point anyway to try and get through this. But yeah, like I said, my eyes now, I've got a shearing headache now just thinking about it.
Yeah, it's very headache inducing.
Yeah, thanks YouTube. Thank you very much. Cheers. Great company. Not. Right, here we go. Let's listen to this piece of music I've written tonight. Another one bites the dust, mate, eh?
Yeah, that's amazing. Sit there and watch you put it together bit by bit by bit. We go and we take an air break, come back, and you play it. It doesn't even sound like the same song, but it's good stuff.
What I did notice is this. At the end is I've missed one. That should be there. And there we go.
Good job. And Melissa, the name ATM came about among the missing, but I like those initials. It's short. Everybody knows ATM. It's familiar.
Yeah.
Among the missing at this moment, there's all kinds of things it could stand for, and it looks good on a T-shirt. And I was able to get atmyt.com as a domain to point to my YouTube channel. Just the fact that I got a 5-letter domain is incredible because all the 3 and 4-letter domains have been snapped up years ago. So ATM, it's easy, it's short, it's memorable, it sticks in your head. That's how it came about.
Yeah, Melissa. This particular track is probably track number 18 for. I think it's about 18 for
Something
for
like
our,
that. It's
our Steve
almost a double
Stockton.
album. And this is just
Yeah,
for 13.
there's a lot. Yeah, I suppose to stop at 13, but I thought, oh heck, let's go
Yeah.
for it.
But I mean,
Just
this
carry
is
on.
for the channel 13 past midnight. And then
Yep.
coming up next, when Lee has time, we're going to start on Among the Missing. Need
Yep.
some missing music over there.
Yeah, that's going to be another different twist. I don't know where we're going to go, which direction, but you know,
Yeah.
look, all I do is I do
I'll
the
have
same thing as
some
I
examples
do
for you.
here, and it will just be those ones will be designated for that idea, so it'll be a different thing. I think it'll be a lot more drawn out sort of music.
Yeah, more of a, especially like for the undercurrent, and some of those videos need just a little
Yeah.
bit of drones with some tinkly stuff. But
Yeah.
I like the opening, the intro, and the outro to have something. If you watch some of those recent ones, there's a kind of a whole vibe that I've tapped into there. I want to carry that on with your help.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, like I said, I can almost rob the idea. Well, I mean, I can literally listen to one of the tracks that you really like, and I go, right, I got that.
Yeah,
And I'll literally, there'll be like, it'll be a carbonized twist on what I've heard. So it'll be, it won't
It's
be
not
that
stealing;
track at
it's
all.
an homage.
Yeah, it'll be an homage to that sort of idea. That's all it is. I'll take the idea and I'll go, right, okay, you want that sort of style, that sort of feeling, that sort
Whack
of
it up a bit different, and there
yeah.
you go, something unique and original. And that's what I look forward to with that channel. And I already have for 13 music that no other YouTube creator has, because you go to these
And
channels
that's it. I mean,
and
like
they
I said,
all
at the end
use
of,
the same thing over and over and over.
see,
I've got
that's
original
the
music.
thing.
Oh, it's for me. It's brilliant.
This is why I try to encourage people, obviously, to you know, get someone to write their music personally, because whether it's me or whether it's someone else, it really doesn't matter. At the end of the day, personalizing your channel makes a big difference, because people will only hear
It
that
does.
from
I
you.
mean, my
And
voice
therefore
is unique.
yeah,
Why shouldn't my music be unique? And I have to use stock footage for now, but I've got video equipment. I plan to go out and shoot as much stock footage. I've got a drone
yep.
that I can fly
Well,
around
that's
out.
why I haven't made videos. The
Yeah.
reason I haven't made music videos is because I haven't got a car at the moment, right? So that's another thing I haven't got, right? So I haven't got a car at the moment. I've got a video camera. It's not the best video camera in the world, but it's it's HD, right? So I'd be going out and I'd be taking footage. I'd be doing videos, but
Yeah.
you know, you need to be able to get out and about and find different places and be able to do different things, and at a drop of a hat, you know. And not having a car now, I can't do what I used to do, which was just go anywhere and do anything, you know.
Yeah, but yeah, I've got plans for a lot of on location filming when I go on these travels, these journeys, and things. Every place that looks different.
Well, I've
Like
been wanting
here,
to do the video
out
to
I can go to Colorado. I can get the mountains. I can go over into superstitions in Arizona. I
mm,
go to California and get something to the redwoods. I can build my own stock footage library, and that's what I'm headed toward.
exactly. I'm the same,
I
mate.
have
You know, I've got a
a
good
production
camera
company.
eye as well. I'm very artistic, so it's not like I'm blind to the world and stuff. You know, I look at it through a artistic lens, if you know what I mean.
Rose-colored glasses.
Yeah. But I'm just talking about, you know, the way I look at things. I could see a pillar and see art in it, you know. So do you know what I mean? You know what I mean.
Oh yeah, there's
You understand the
art.
thing.
Art,
You know,
according to Andy
a
Warhol, is
piece of
what you get
piece
away
of
with.
grass, you know,
But art is
a
where you
few
can
blades of
find it.
grass
Yeah,
waving in the wind and stuff.
there's beauty in nature,
Water dripping down from
yeah,
a
and
gutter. You
hearing
know.
that beat
Yeah,
to the water
yeah,
dripping. I've listened to
yeah.
that out here
There you
before.
go. Yeah. And it doesn't even have to be in time anyway. Not
Yeah,
everything has to be in
that
time. It just
syncopated
has to
rhythm is
sweep.
just
Has to be
interesting.
the right kind of sweeping imagery and change at the right time. That's all. You know.
But out here,
Uh,
we got tumbleweeds and things like
yeah.
that you don't see everywhere. And then
Yeah.
I'd love to have some footage of tumbleweeds rolling across the desert, and
Yeah.
I'll have some.
Yeah. But like I say, I've been wanting to do There's Only Now for getting on for 2 years now, and I've got the idea set. I mean, I've got the storyboard all sort of, most of it written out, and I know exactly what I want from that video.
Yeah,
Right?
and
So
that's the thing. You're like me in that. Just to ask Midnight Society, I've got these extremely high production values, and I won't settle for anything
yeah, and
less
that's
than
me.
what
That's why I
I
haven't
might
just done
know.
it.
I have to sometimes with the stock footage, but I've got some pretty good stuff that I've licensed. But I get as close as I can, but I want it to look as professional and as well put together as
Absolutely.
possible.
Look, you aim for the top and hit the dartboard where you can, sort of thing. Do you know what I mean?
Well, and on other channels that I've been on, I won't call out any names here, but we had an editor who was the quickest editor you've ever seen, but he didn't pay any attention to what he was doing.
Yeah.
Oh, it says a mountain. Well, Mount Rainier, Mount St. Helens, Mount Hood. Nobody will know the difference. Here's a mountain, but everybody knows the difference, and it made me look stupid.
You know, you have to have the right map. If you're
Yeah,
talking about a particular, like, say, for instance, you're talking about Mount Shasta, and then you go and put Mount bloody St. Helens in it. I mean,
yeah.
that's pretty obvious that it's not.
It's obvious to the people that know, and then it makes
Yes,
me look stupid. Steve,
yes.
that's not Mount
It
Shasta.
doesn't
What are you
matter. It
talking
doesn't
about?
matter if
I just
nobody
put
in
the
your
video
audience knows. Someone
so
on the internet somewhere will, and they go, "That's not that mountain."
and over there, I was pulling 2 million views every 28 days. There's a lot of people that will notice stuff like it when you're putting out, and that many people are watching it. You can't hoodwink people with stuff like that. Better not to have anything. Better to do a cartoon drawing and label it.
Exactly. Well, that's why I haven't got anything. That's why if you look at There's Only Now, it just goes between a couple of photographs of me guitars and my face and stuff. My face is right at the end. I don't even put my face in it till right at the end because I'm not really interested about that. It's about the music. That's why I just show guitars. You know, but my idea for my for There's Only Now is a mad idea, and I just so want to get on with it. But again, like I said, it's always
That's
either money,
in that
which
direction. Yeah, it's the money, but
yeah,
I want my own production company. I want to do documentaries, and I've got
mate.
uh, horror films, some scripts that I've written that I would like
Oh,
to
mate,
produce.
I'd be in with you on that, mate. Yeah, count me
You
in.
are the man of music,
Yeah,
or
count me in,
whatever.
mate. No, I'm not just talking about music. I'm talking about, voicing, acting, whatever. I'm in for that shit.
Burlap sack on your head and a knife in your hand, and you can go
Yeah, man.
crazy.
Yeah, yeah, mate. As you know, you can take footage from different areas, mate, and splice them in, mate. Depends how you do it.
Yeah.
If you do it in
I've
the right
worked in
vein,
the film
you
before
wouldn't
and
even
after.
know half of it's filmed here and half of it's filmed there. You wouldn't even know.
Yeah,
That's like
soundstage.
that's like
outdoors.
entering into a door, right? That you got a door, for instance, right? And you enter into that door, but the moment you go into that door, you're in a house behind your place, over your place. You wouldn't, you wouldn't,
And
you wouldn't acquaint
I
me to
made
be in.
sports like that where I would have a shot, somebody walking up to the door, and as they grab the door handle, then it cuts
Yep.
to inside, and they
Cuts
open
to
the door.
inside, and they're
walk in.
walking through a hallway. And the door, you don't even have to see the door.
Yeah.
Don't even have to see the door. They're just walking through a hallway, or they're peeking around a corner. There's ways to do it. There's shots.
There's a magic to it, and
Yep.
The editor can make or break a film. If he doesn't see the director's vision and know how to cut that film, an editor can ruin you. That's why, I mean, a lot of people are mistaken what a director does. He doesn't do much at all. He directs everyone. He has the best editor, the best lighting, the best sound, and then those people go do their job to best bring his vision to life on the screen. And I think very visually, I write that way too. When I write fiction in particular, it's already in my head. I see it
Yeah,
like I'm watching
yeah,
a movie,
totally.
and I just write down what's happening.
See, that's my problem, right? Because everything is in my head. Everything I do is doing. I am a doer. I'm not too great at. I'm all right at my artwork and stuff, but I'm more 3D art and more buildings and tangible things.
Like that UFO back there.
Exactly.
That
I'm about making tangible things. And if you said to me, I've got an idea, and you even had someone that had a drawing, I'd be able to make that be a 3D object. Do you know what I mean? And that's without having a.
that's what I'm lacking is the fabrication. I can see it in my head how I want it, and you give me all the parts to put it together. But and I can read
Yeah.
blueprints and all that. I took
It's like I
drafting.
understand forced perspective as well. I could do something where it looks like it's massive, and or like you would look tiny in the distance, and but
Yeah,
if,
well, that's like these
there's
these
lots of
buggers
mad
that
things you know how
do the
you do with
sidewalk
cameras.
art, where if you look at it from a distance, it
Yep,
looks like you can see the whole painting. Then you walk up on it, it
yep,
doesn't make any sense at all. They have
yep,
that in their head, and they know how to get that
yeah,
perspective. That's beyond my
yeah,
comprehension.
yeah, yeah, mate. There's so much I could do. Like I said, if I had financial backing, I'd be dangerous.
Oh, tell me about it.
I'd
I've
be,
done so much on a low budget, no budget, shoestring budget
yeah,
indie projects before. If I had
yeah.
even $1 million budget, I could make the most amazing film you've ever
Well,
seen.
you've seen just the stupid some of the just really cheap photographs that I did with no money and the crappiest of cameras just to give
And
a photograph to an agent. The one of
yeah,
us three stood there with
yeah,
the wall behind us.
that whole art director's eye, you see it
Yeah,
in it. And
you can see it's there. You can see it's there by the way I got us all to stand, the way I
I
took the
used to do that
photograph.
with my photography. I had a picture I took in Las Vegas. It was a deserted parking lot where there was a little Mexican grocery store there. There was a full moon up in the sky behind it and an empty shopping cart sitting on the sidewalk out front. I just composed the scene, snapped it, and I showed it to some guy at work. He's like, "Man, that is brilliant." He said, "But if I do that, it's just a shopping cart in a parking lot." But
Yeah,
when
exactly. See, you're the same as me. I could see
there's,
like that controller. It could be
there's that
sat on the
little
side somewhere,
je ne
and
sais
I'll take a
quoi in
shot of it in a particular way, and you'll go, what? And
there.
it'll just be that corner or something with the light reflecting off of it in a particular way.
Yeah.
So it looks you're not even seeing that controller so much. You'd be seeing the reflective light in it from something else.
And that's all photography is. You're painting with light, literally.
Yes, that is it. That's
Shadow.
it. You're using the light source.
Shadow is the
Yeah.
secret of photography.
Shadow or light or
Yeah.
opposites.
And you
and
look at
and
these guys,
Fibonacci and
and
Fibonacci.
that's right, the golden ratio.
Yeah.
That Fibonacci sequence
And
is in
if
everything.
you notice how I've got this set up, this is Fibonacci because I have the way I flow the piano off, right? And I'm in the center. It's coming out like that. And well, I can't do it like this. That's why I'll do it because it's coming like that. Like that. Round.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
Midnight
and
Society
flowing out.
talk about that. It's in everything. It's in nature. It's in flowers.
And
It's in
and a lot of people don't realise that the way that this angle is, the way that this angle goes off like that, that is the way the eye naturally flows is off that way, not that
yeah,
way.
yeah.
Not
You
it
got
doesn't that way. That way's awkward.
there, but it comes towards you, it gets bigger, and it leads the eye
Yep,
to right there.
yep.
Kind of
Draws
like
the eye. It draws the eye up.
Ansel Adams in the zone system. He would make these big panoramic views of woods and canyons and things, but foreground, background makes foreground. You have to have the
Yes.
background you don't
Yeah.
want either one to overpower the other. That's why you have to compose your shot.
That's why you compose it. It's like there was this really muddy river, and then one bit that's really clear, and this branch going into it, this like log sort of thing going into it, and all ugly. And then in the background, you see trees going off in beautiful lines, and then there was like the canopy sort of like made like almost like an arch. And I took this shot of down these woods, but I'm literally laid on the floor, right, laid on the floor where the water's running at me and the water's almost going to touch my camera. But the way it takes that photograph is just
Yeah. And that was something
awesome.
else. I always experimented with angles. I don't just stand up here and take pictures.
No.
I'll lay down on the ground and shoot
Yeah,
up.
that's me,
I'll
mate.
get up on
I'm
the
terrible
ladder
for it. My missus always says to me, "What are you
on a
doing?"
building something and shoot down on it.
Yeah,
And people are like, how did you get that angle? Why would you even
yeah.
think to do that? It just
It's like right. We went to on holiday basically, and we saw this rusty old cart thing right by the sand. I took a couple of amazing shots of that, and then on the pier, most people just take a photograph of the pier. Me, I'm laid on the deck, taking the deck in, going up into its
I
stripes.
went out to photograph a haunted railroad track one time. I put my camera all the way down on the rail and
Yeah,
took the picture. So you see
yeah,
and it was
yeah.
amazing.
See the rail going off. Yeah, man. Yeah, see, that's me. That's me all over. Those low shots are
And
beautiful. I love the
sometimes
low
I
shots.
used to do urban photography in Las Vegas. I would just wander the sidewalks. I wouldn't even look. I'd keep my camera down at my hip. Nobody knew I was even taking their picture, and just
Yeah.
shoot off a bunch of shots.
That's
and then
brilliant. That is when you get the old guy or whatever, like crinkled sort of face, and he's eating a
Yeah.
lolly or something.
And
That's
it was real. It was gritty. It was raw. Some of those are
yes.
published in magazines,
It's the
and they were
drama you're looking for.
unintentional. It was human.
Yeah,
Human
yeah,
drama.
and because
Yeah.
when someone doesn't know, and as you know, if you just snap someone, that's why a lot of the time, if you're doing someone's not portrait, but if you're photographing someone, you get them to look away
Yeah.
and then always turn back to you because when
Yeah.
they look back, when they turn
Then-
back, they don't know how to focus. They can't. They haven't got time to focus on
They
anything.
don't have time to sit there and make one of those goofy
And
faces.
pose. That posing is the worst in the world. Worst thing in the world. That's why all this modelling stuff like that. Just no. That's why it takes a pretty good photographer to get the best out of those. Anyway, that's why they got to take 5 million shots.
Yep. Yeah, I do that when I was doing model photography, doing portfolio work. I would shoot in
Yeah.
burst mode. I might
Yeah.
fire off 1,000 pictures for a session,
Yep.
and then I'd sit in a digital light
You'd
board.
sit and pick which one, and that one's all right. Let's do that in a pile of maybes. That one in a
Maybe at the optometrist's office. This one or this one? This
Yeah.
one or this one?
yeah, and don't that do your head in though? Because I was the same. You could be there for absolute stupid amount of hours.
I used to hate that. This one or this one? Let me see the other one again. I can't tell.
Yeah, hang on a minute. I'm just going to go back to that. No, see, no, I like that one. Let's take that one back out of that maybe pile into the good pile. Yeah, and just backwards, forwards. And that could take days, can't it? Days and days and days.
And then I would take them into Photoshop, touch them up, or take out any little things that wasn't supposed to be there. Maybe it had a little shine on their nose. You cover that up. Take out the crow's feet around their eyes, the wrinkle in their forehead or something. It's an art to retouching.
It's a labor of love, mate. Photography is. It's the same as any art form, See, like I said, I'm more hands-on art. I like my building an art piece like that. That may not be an art piece so much, but it would be looked at sort of like that.
And I took drafting in vocational school. That's a lost art now. It's all done by computer. But I can see the beauty and the art in a building. Look at some of those Frank Lloyd Wright buildings. The man was incredible. That's art that you can live in. I love it. Some of those.
But that's what I like. I like livable art. Like you say, you can look around it, look over it. You can pick it up. Who's this? Who said you could come here? Nobody gave you an invite apart from me.
Walked right in. Stephen,
nice to see you, mate. See you later. Anyway, right. So
hey,
hello,
Alex,
mate.
I'm going to salute you with an empty can of Iron Brew because that's all I got.
Tonight, so
What?
I've not got any Iron Brew tonight, so I'm not done.
Out of order. You should have kept at least an empty can so you can do a pretend cheers.
Yeah,
Like,
I've got.
Yeah, Steve.
Empty. There we go. Oh, there we go. Cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate.
Yeah, cheers, mate.
Cheers, Lee. Cheers, Lee.
What is that? That sounds like a girl's
Ribena.
name. That's Cathita's
That's
sister.
Ribena, mate.
That's
There's nothing wrong
Cathita's.
with a bit of Ribena, mate.
That's Cathita's sister.
Ribena.
Don't you mock my Ribena as you sit there drinking your blooming crappy drinks.
I drink a man's water,
Yeah,
core water.
I like Ribena.
Core, blimey.
Core. The Charinator.
How are you doing, Stephen? Are you having a good day, buddy?
Yes, I'm actually doing pretty damn good.
We had a good day, haven't we, Stephen? Been playing GTA together,
Yes,
haven't we, mate?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Aye.
He will tell him, never play with this person. He will run you down.
I'm going to let you and Stephen chat a moment. I'm going to go see a dog about a man. I'll be right back.
Yeah, mate, go and see that dog about that bloke again, mate. I know what that's like. Yeah. So, Stephen,
Yes, my
talk
friend.
to me. Talk to me, brother. What's the matter with you? You insulting me just because you
No,
can't
no.
keep up with the challenge.
Keep up with the challenge, man. You are murder.
Shut up. Hey, mate. No, it's because I'm a boss on it, mate. But listen, do you want a song? Shall I play a song?
Yes, please.
Right, what shall I play? Shall I play the artifact?
Yes.
Here we go then.
good for the noise.
Look at you muting yourself and everything like you know what you're doing.
What do you
Hey?
mean? What do you mean?
You've been muting yourself like a good boy, ain't ya? I see ya. I see what you... Because I know when your hand goes down, it goes across, look. You're going to mute your microphone. You're getting used to that idea, see? Like I said, the more you do it, mate, you'll realise. It's not rocket science, mate. God.
Well,
All
for
right.
me, it is.
This is true. Oi, mate, you think that's rocket science? You wait till you build your channel up enough then to get it monetized, mate.
I'll be.
My advice is this: run away, run far away, run as fast as you can, right, and never ever monetize yourself, ever.
Mate, there's a wee bit of a problem there in that one. To run away.
Well, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. It's metaphorical, mate. Not literally running away anyway, are you? I'm talking about just heading the opposite direction of being monetized because YouTube will do nothing. And I repeat, nothing to help your plight.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
me. I just feel like I'm in a vortex, mate, being thrown up in the air, going to another world like Dorothy, mate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Follow the yellow brick road.
The planet.
YouTube is the wicked witch of the bloody West.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not happy, you know. Shall I sing people? Beautiful, beautiful a song? Shall I?
Yes, I think you should.
Oh God, don't sound too enthusiastic, mate, will ya?
No, mate, honestly.
I see. I need David Hunt in here to play piano properly.
And he's back. The Silver Fox.
He plays so beautifully, that guy. Oh, decided to turn up, did ya? I've played your song twice, and you're muted, buddy. You're muted. Hang on, is it me that done it? Yeah, there you go. Oh, hang on.
And she
There you
said,
go.
"Oh, we're here early," and she was actually
Yeah, you're
like
right now,
an hour
Steve
late.
Stockton. Oh, hello. There he is. Steve.
Yes.
Yep. Can you hear me? Okay.
Look, yes, Cherinator, you're Stephen. He's Steve. Okay, let's get this in, Steve.
Steve and his other brother, Steve.
Cathedra, you've already had this thing. Twice. I did a cappella and I played it, the actual tune.
Mm-hmm.
So listen. The time is getting on. I've only got 10 minutes left, of which I normally do the show. Oh, 'cause that'll make 3 hours. I could always go for longer, but I don't think anybody wants me to. 'Cause I might get a little boring for you, you and you. you, yeah, and you. You. You, and you. You and you. fortify my position. I'm digging in for the long haul, and I've never been good at quitting, 'cause I've always seen the positive side. I can't give my approval, just step aside and watch you destroy your life. I can only offer comfort day and night, if that's alright. Your love for life is in remission. Your tired heart feels the strain, and I've never been good at quitting, but it's hard to see the positive side. I can't give my approval, just step aside and watch you destroy your life. I can only offer comfort day and night, if that's alright. My approval, just step aside and watch you destroy your life. I can only offer comfort day and night, if that's alright. I can't give my approval, just step aside and watch you destroy your life. I can only offer comfort day and night, if that's alright. Fortify my position. I'm digging in for the long haul.
Wow. That is beautiful, man. Every time I hear it, it's just like, this just takes my breath away.
It's not bad, is it? Should we play the song for the last time that I did?
No, I run a good moment. No, I'm kidding. Go ahead.
Yeah, don't spoil the moment, mate.
That.
Oh, that's not very nice, is it, Steve? I thought we was mates.
Too much. Don't be a big girl's blouse about it. We'll be all right.
Yeah, you can go off people, though, mate. You can go off people. Anyway, Kafida, love you, babe. Glad you're here. Thanks for coming. Great. Do you want to hear the record that I've written tonight, then, guys? Here we go. Yay! Everybody say yay.
Yay!
Here we go, then. This is just for you lot. Just especially for Steve, obviously, because Mr. Stockton needs all these songs. He ain't got enough.
I do. Can't have enough. Lee.
Here you go, buddy. Yes. There we go, Mr. Stockton. Another one. You're muted, by the way, Mr. Stockton, just to let you know, because that's the kind of guy I am.
There you go.
I'm
Oh,
a very
this-
informative guy, you know,
It's
and
just-
that.
it when you're piecing it there together, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and then the end, and then we took an ear break or two, and now it's cooked down a little bit, and it's got some flavor, it's got some girth,
Yeah,
and it's
like
it's
just got just enough salt and pepper on it. You know what I mean?
yeah, not too spicy, not too
Not
sweet.
too spicy. It's
just-
not a spicy meatballs.
Oh, lovely meatballs, yes. Lovely.
Oi, let's not talk about just normal balls, mate. We're talking special balls here. All right, come on.
Yeah, I'm talking about the
Come on
spicy
now.
meatballs.
Yeah, no. We like the actual balls, mate. I mean, no.
Speak for yourself, Lee.
Yes,
no.
Lee, you speak for yourself, mister.
No. Listen. Correction.
Anybody that would eat haggis,
Retraction.
anybody that would eat haggis mountain oysters aren't too far of a stretch. It might even
Yep.
be better. Might even be
Yep.
better.
Oh, haggis.
I've never had mountain oysters. I swear to God.
Lee, remember? I'm going to
Also known as lamb fries. That's probably what they call them in Scotland or Wales for sure.
But
Listen,
oysters,
there's limits.
I don't know.
There's limits to the.
Sheep
There's
testicles
limits
for
to the-
everyone. Come on up. Come on up.
About, is it about,
He's having an apoplectic fit over
John,
there at the thought of sheep
Owen,
testicles.
Mike, crap.
Lee,
Listen,
look, he-
I've got something to say here, guys. You know, I'm sorry. I'll be back.
The
listen.
old clock on the wall. It's tick ticking away.
The
Yes,
clock
yes.
on that wall is saying it all. But
yes. Is it in this to you, Lee?
because it's what
Bun, is it in this to you?
there's the clock on the wall, right? Look, and if you're not sure what I mean by that, there you
I
go.
got it covered up.
Oh, it's
here.
covered by the symbol. You can't see it because it's covered by the symbol, guys. But listen, Mr. Stockton, do you have anything to say to these lovely JDs and gentlemen, mate?
Thank you for being here. I appreciate every one of you people, my people that came over for the first time. Like, share, and subscribe. You will not be disappointed. Lee is doing this custom music. He's a great friend, and he's even going to do the wedding music for Midnight Society. Now he's even going to rehearse. I'm just taken aback by that. But again, his music is such a part of our relationship that there's no one we'd want to do the music other than Lee. So show the man some love. Thank you.
I was actually talking about, have you got any shows coming up, mate? But you know that'll do great. Thanks very much.
The show right there.
You
I've
are the
always
top
got a
man.
show. I always got a show coming up. Just released a video prior to this about missing, murdered Indigenous women. No more stolen sisters along the Highway of Tears in Alaska. Canada. Indigenous women up there. It's a tragedy. Let's see. What is today? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'll be back on here with Mr. Lee for Radio 1FA. It's kind of our. It's a. Think of it as a radio show with pictures. Okay, that's kind of dumbing it down.
Yeah,
a little
you're
bit.
right there, dude. You're the man.
We'll tell some stories, tell some jokes, and starting last night and going forever on the third hour, spaced out radio. He doesn't start till like 9 o'clock Pacific time or 10 o'clock. Somebody knows what time SOR starts with Dave Scott. I've got a segment on there 5 nights a week where I go on and tell a story. It's ATM on SOR, and tune in and check it out. Dave is the man.
See, and your lookalikes as well. Listen, yeah,
Better look at
very
me.
similar kind of look. So Mr. Stephen Hughes,
Yes.
Tell us all
cheerleader,
about
have
it.
you got anything? Have you got anything to say for yourself, or for anything you're doing lately and soon?
Well, tomorrow I will be doing a live stream. So I will-
Right. So you're going to be trucking, are you?
yes, I'm going to be trucking.
All right. We'll have to. Tell you what we'll have to do. We'll have to do a live stream GTA one day, just mucking around.
Yep, that's true.
That's a good idea. Hey, I could set that up, mate, and just invite you in, mate, and in you go. Bosh. There we go, son.
Splash Bush, and then on.
But I won't do it on YouTube. That'll be on Twitch, though. That will.
Exactly.
Right, anyway, go on, carry on.
And then on Thursday, I'll probably, if I'm be on here with you.
Okay.
And,
Right, cool.
And maybe Saturday as well.
Well, clearly. And as for little old that's little old me, I want to be telling you guys, I'm gonna be back here on the Thursday. I'm gonna be having me some real good fun.
Cathedra, does that remind you of the Cas Walker Farm and Home Hour that used to come on in the early mornings in East Tennessee?
Right, listen, guys. Right, I will be back Thursday of the day doing Radio 1FA back-to-back original tracks. Only not back-to-back anymore because Mr. Stockton and Steve will be with me, and clearly we make a mess of things.
Well, the three students, Garnet, and Stephen is Curly, no doubt.
Yeah, we just have a laugh, play a few more, because it's only ever my records on a Thursday, because obviously it's not about cover versions on that day. Same as today, it's not about cover versions, it's about writing music.
I've been thinking about it, and I haven't talked to you about it. You can veto it, but I might do some sort of reading, maybe a dramatic reading or a scary reading or something. I will.
That'd be a bonus. What's that on Thursday? Are you talking?
Did you say, a bonus? I thought you said something else. You'll have you'll get a
I see what you were doing there, Stockton. Watch it, son. Me and you be having fisticuffs at dawn, mate.
But yeah, if you'd like to hear me do some kind of reading with Lee's music in the background, drop a 1 in the chat. I don't want to usurp his finesse grindness there, but
no.
I think it'd be fun.
I'm sure we can find time for a small story, mate.
Chairnator wants to hear it. That's 1.
Yeah. Well, we've got 1. That's all that matters, right? We've got our audience. There we go.
Thomas got 4 votes, so that's 6.
Yeah. Well, there you go then. Cheers, Thomas. Right, guys, I'm going to mute you, and then because I don't want you to get this reverb, coming. So wave goodbye.
Cathedral.
Oh, go on. Say what you're saying.
Bye.
What were you saying?
Oh, I said Cathedra went number 2 in the chat.
Well, that's
just
not
number
good.
2. I don't know what that's.
That's not good.
They're dropping ones, and she went number 2.
Yeah. See, I don't know what I should do with that. I don't know what to do with that.
Yeah, Thomas, you told Moss you do vote as good as dead people. Then you got 4 votes.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, I really hate to go because we could stick around for hours and just chat.
You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Good night, everybody.
Yeah, that's it.
Lee,
we're talking.
Gentlemen, namaste.
Yeah, see you later, guys. Right, see you in a minute, guys. All right, I'm putting you out the back now. Get out of it. And you, get out of it. Right. I don't care what you say. Well, it's all right, that piece of music, wasn't it? Look, it's as good as any. See you Thursday, guys, because, bye.
moment. The only time that matters is now.